Hey y'all, it's Shay with Urban&Unique, and today I will be coming at y'all with how I do my car freshies, do's and don'ts, and just pretty much the basics if you're interested into making car freshies. So stick around and check me out.
You would do anything that I want, so keep us awake till the dawn. Baby, feel free. I wanna make you sweat on me.
Okay, so first things first is you're going to need Freshie beads, Aroma beads. That's what those are. Aroma beads. I got a mess going on, y'all. Fragrance oil, mason jars, a scale, and something preferably to pour your beads in. I use this cup and this measuring thingy, and napkins. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is place my mason jar on my scale, and I'm gonna zero that out. So when I pour my beads in, I'm gonna make sure that I have the right weight of things. I'm gonna do a big 8 ounce. The standard is 8 ounces of aroma beads to 2 ounces of fragrance oil. Or 4 ounces of aroma beads to 1 ounce of fragrance oil. Depends on what you want. I have to typically move quick because the scale will cut off. So as I'm pouring, it's gonna start measuring. And I don't have steady hands, y'all. I'm the worst. Okay, that's not gonna work. That's gonna go everywhere. Ideally, if you have a funnel, that would be better. If you have a funnel to put in here and then something to pour it with. Okay, so we're at 8 ounces. I'm gonna go ahead and do champagne toast in here just because champagne toast is everything, y'all. Like everything. It says 8.1. Let's see. Try to pull some out. Now, typically, I could go ahead and do fill this up to 16 ounces and pour this whole. This is a pretty big. This is an 8 ounce thing. But I'm not going to do that because the more beads you have and the least amount of space, it's going to take it a lot longer to cure. So I'm just going to stick with 8 ounces. That way it can cure a lot faster. So 8 ounces of aroma beads, 2 ounces of oil. So what I'm going to do here is zero this out. So when I start pouring my oil in, it's going to measure my oil. But I also... I'm gonna want some napkins. I use these napkins to wipe off my mason jar lids. So we're at 0. And we're just gonna pour until we get to 2 ounces. It's a little bit over. We'll be fine. I still haven't figured out an easier way to pour these. To pour the oils without making a mess, but hey, it is what it is. So this fragrance that I did was champagne toast, and for me to keep up with them, I just write champagne toast, and I write today's date, which is St. Patrick's Day. When y'all see this video, it will not be St. Patrick's Day, but I do that. I take my lid here, that on there, and I screw it down and give it a shake. And you're gonna do this for every single one. Basically. But what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna be able to shake them every 2 to 3 times a day to get the oil mixed in, and usually typically within about 7 days they should be cured. Unless, now had I went and put more in, it would take longer for these to cure. So this is why I like to stick with just 8 ounces. Unless I had a much bigger mason jar, then I probably could have did the whole bottle, which everybody loves this flavor. So I am gonna do probably another couple more of these, because champagne toast sells out so fast for me. So these will make a lot of champagne toast Freshies, a lot of them. And that's what the girls love, so hey. So now I have a plastic cup, and I find that it's easier if you pour it in a plastic cup. Actually, first, I like to do this. That way when I'm pouring it out, it kind of has something to follow, I guess. This smell here is a black ice smell. Make sure I'm in frame. Okay. I'm not the best pourer, but that's okay. And when you put in your, down in there, your nail, you want to make sure that it's not sitting on top of any beads. I like to take another nail and just kind of work them through in those little spots. This cookie cutter has like a bunch of different little nooks and crannies in it. So if y'all hear some knocking, it's because the wind is blowing on my back door sign here, and it's knocking it. Like, you don't want to fill your Freshies all the way up to the top, but you don't want them thin either. The main thing is to have them pretty even, I think. That's my timer for one of my Freshies. My convection oven over there. I hadn't put anything in the big oven. I try to save my big oven for these bigger sheets. Oh boy, I'm making a huge mess. I'm wasting Freshies too. Just trying to get things semi-evened out though. I'm not even gonna worry about those excess ones. So you really want to, they're still warm. But when you pull them out, you want to make sure that you lay them flat on a flat surface, because if not, they'll start to form to whatever shape that they're in while still hot. I just want to get that straight. So I like to put them on a tray here and let them cool off on another tray over here. So for my string, I I usually cut it, I guess this is about a foot. And it's stretch string. I'll link where I got it from. About a foot, give or take. I pick them up. I do them in half, like so. And I tie them. Thing with these, this kind, is super stretchy. So even if someone has like a really wide rearview mirror, it can fit. Super stretchy. Okay, so here you just want to trim around the edges, those rough edges around your Freshies after they've cooled. I'm gonna take one of these that I have tied up and just kind of push it through. Take that, just pull it, get that slack out of it, and there you have it.